Here we go. We're live. We're live. We're live. It's time to get our craft on. So we're going to be here for about an hour this morning, working on our journal. We're just getting started, and I'm sending out a message. So anyway, let's see what we got here. I'm looking for. I just pulled out a bunch of backgrounds out of one of my folders, and I'm looking for a Christmas tree, and it's got to be a certain size. Of course it has to be a certain size, right? This might have a possibility on it. We'll see. But and actually it don't have to be a Christmas tree. It just needs to be a tree. So next up, I see in my future a woodland animals, an animals journal. So yeah. That one might be a possibility. I have a lot. I have a lot of animals paper here. So mainly deer, but there are some other animals in it, some birds and stuff. So let's see. I think that one right there is too small. That one might be just right, but I don't see much of it. So let's go with maybe that one. So anyway, we'll go with that one. I don't see anybody in yet, but when they come in, we shall talk. Somebody came in and left. That's okay. The screech owls, wouldn't that be cool? See, I have a bunch of ATC size papers, but I think they're all exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So let's move that out of the way for right now, and let us see. I think that one right there. There. That's what I want. So anyhow, we'll just work on this new book that we've got going here, and we'll see if this is what we want. Don't know. We shall see. Anywho. So next week is the craft and art sale, and that is on Wednesday at 10:30 in the morning, my time, 11:30 Jude's time, and if I got a nap, if my calculations are right, I think 8:30 Elizabeth's time. So, anywho, that would be next week on Wednesday. It is on Wednesday though, guys. But I caught you. So is this going to be perfect? Because this is very abstract. It's not going to be perfect, but we will just keep see, you know. all we can do is check and see. Okay, I do like that. I do like that. I think I want to get those cut off. I think that's just a little too much there for me. Okay, there we go. I like that. So this is going to be our opening page. We need that. Let's get us some glue going. I have people coming in and out. I guess they're seeing what I'm doing. Then they decide. I had a bunch of smeary glue that I had picked up off of I had glued down that doily, and so I laid it down on a paper, and when I picked it up, there was all this glue, and so I just raked it up with my raker card and raked it across that. So then when I just moved that out just now, we got glue. There we go. Like that. Just tilt it just a little bit. I had it a little bit crooked. And where's my label? Did I lose my label? There it is. Let's move this. There we go. And then we'll start that page right there with a Merry Christmas. And there we go. Now this page has absolutely nothing that you can tuck in a spot, or I like tuck spots and all that. This page is just our introduction page that tells us we are fixing to be looking at a Christmas journal. And right here, I think I'm going to put some lace. Now remember, we're working in parameters on this challenge. We have, if you saw on the title, it does say the Sea Love Christmas Challenge, the hashtag. I'll post this finished after November the 1st. It's Christmas theme. There should be no more than 10 signatures, but a minimum of 10 pages. So this one only has one signature, but it has 15 pages. I must use a book page, which I don't have a book page in here. I need some lace and trim. I need a Santa scene and a manger scene. There is a Santa in here, but I don't have a manger scene. I have a baby Jesus in here, but I don't have a manger scene. So this is the edge of the bunny page, and we want to put something here, and I'm not sure what we want. We want to drink a coffee. A drink of coffee. Oh yeah. Not much of a coffee drinker, but when it starts getting cold, we drink coffee. Oh, I wanted to show y'all what I'm doing. Well, what I've done. These are for the art sale. I have a set of handmade cards. These are in long ones with long envelopes. I'll just show you those right quick. There are 5 of these. Happy birthday. And they're all rose themed. All the backgrounds have roses in them. And there's a card that goes with that. I mean, an envelope. Congratulations. These are mixed sentiments. There's an envelope that goes with that one. Thank you. Rose theme. There's the envelope that goes with that one. This one is a happy birthday card. I've got it in there upside down. And here is the background that goes with it. I mean the envelope, not the background. And then last, another thank you. So there's 2 happy birthdays, 2 thank yous and a congratulations card in this set. So, and y'all know I get, for my small cards, I get $2 a piece. For my large cards, I get 3. So, as a set of 5, this set will be $15 when it goes up. So, anyway, and I do these as buy it nows, not auctions. So, anyway, there we go. And it goes back down into that envelope. So I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I was thinking about a lace tuck, but I don't know that I want a lace tuck right here. So I don't know what I want on this page, but I do know what I want on this page. So I watched Gail Agostinelli. I always struggle over saying her name correctly, but I watched her make a set of pockets. Yeah, 8. That's right, I had 8.5. So we'll go down to the 7.5 mark. And I want to try my hand at them. So here we go. Okay. You know what? I want to use this sled as a background, my background. And then this Christmas tree as my next one. And maybe, let's see. This right here. I think this right here is going to be my little pocket. Okay, there we go. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm feeling for a cutter. I don't want this one. It's not long enough. It doesn't come out far enough. It only goes to 5. So that's not what I want. I bet it's in the floor back there. So, not feel it anywhere back here. They're supposed to be laying on this, laying on this right here. What do we have in there? Oh, pegs. Go down in that drawer. Have this. I bought it to cut up so I could stamp on the back of it. Where is it? It's got to be back in the floor there. So we will do our best with what we got here. So we want this to be this to be 7. And I'm not using her measurements, but I am going to go, yeah, I am going to go, what am I going to go do? I am going to use like her, is that my pencil mark right there? Yeah. Her dimensions, like the differences between what she did. Here we go. There's my pencil mark right there. I believe. Let me just make sure. That's what I'm looking at. No, that is not my pencil mark. There is my pencil mark. Okay. We'll just measure and go right there. There's my pencil mark. What a goober I am. There we go. And we're going to use that. We want to save that. You know, we want to save everything that we can. And we want to go to right here. Make that 4.5 inches. Yes. Okay, this is going to be our base. Yeah, that's going to be our base right there. So that one was 7 inches wide. So this one here needs to be 6. And we are going 4.5 inches wide with the that's 5. So let's see right here. 6 is right there. Okay, 6. Okay, 6. And we want this to be 4.5 inches wide. Just a little bit because I like to see things from the side. That ain't gonna work, is it? Let's go ahead and cut these exactly even. It's just a little bit too skinny, so let's see. Okay. And I'll have to cut our other one just to match that. Yeah, there we go. Now, this right here needs to be exactly even with this, and I want it to go this way. So let's come here and do it up. And just a smidge on. There we go. Okay, now we want this one to be, I want this to be 2 inches. There we go. Okay, now this one, she came up 3 inches. Hey Jude, good morning. Come up to the 3-inch mark. You know what? I can do this like this. 3-inch mark. Just do that. I could bring that to just like that. 3 inches. On my mark. There's my mark. There's my point. There we go. And guess what I did? I did it backwards. I sure did. But you know what? That's okay. It can be backwards. It totally can be backwards. It still looks good. We're going to go ahead and put our little divot in this. There we go. And then we're going to ink these. And we're going to do our... Now, we're done with this for right now. We will be working with it again in a minute. There we are. So wait, I have some scissors. So good morning, good morning. And we're going to bring this down to right where that is. And we'll turn it over and cut this way. And hopefully we'll be even. I have the worst trouble even doing this, cutting them even. So, but this is a pocket that I saw Gail do on her channel yesterday. Last night. I watched it last night. And yeah. Anyway. And I wanted to put one of these in my journal this morning. So anyhow. So we're going to ink the edges. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? I just realized I just put that on top of my microphone. Not smart. Not smart. One of those days. There we go. Maybe that's better. I just realized I had that right on top of my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. So, anyway, so we have these pretty little sleds. Next, we'll have our Christmas trees. Anywho, Jude, I know you missed it a while ago. I got a five-piece card set made. These are big cards, so anyway, I got those made last night. That's what, yesterday, when you want to know what I was doing, that's what I was working on right there. And let's get this one inked right here. Yeah, you can hear me? Good. I've got the plug-in mic on, and I've got it over here on the desk. So, but when I said, "Oh no," I had laid my journal on top of it. So, anywho, okay. So now we're gonna glue this puppy, and I bet I'm gonna have to use a pen in here. I didn't put the pen back in because this is not a stainless steel pen, and then it turns my glue yucky colors. But I can stick it down in there to, maybe put her reading glasses down so we can see the little bitty dinky hole. So anyway, put that back. Glue this down. There we go. Now, I will tell you, I did change up my measurements just a bit because I want to make it mine, just a little bit different. And I swapped that around, and I didn't really mean to swap it around, but it got swapped, and I'm not sorry. And this is where I changed my measurements. She used a 1.5 inches for a real small pocket down here, and I want my pocket to be just a little bit bigger, so I did a 2-inch. So no biggie. Now I will tell you the thing about this that's really cool is there we go. This is a pocket in itself, and she was leaving a little bit of the bottom layer where you could see it, but I didn't like that look for my own personal taste, so I like that. I like this pocket right here. I think that's really cool. Now it's going to go on this page right here. Get that out of my way. It's going to go on this page right here, and we're going to leave this side of it open so that we can slide a journal card in it. Okay, so before we do that, she had a big tag that said in this, what we want to look in here. That's all greens. And that one's cute. Like the reds. Actually, I like that black real well. So she had a large size tag that sat in here. And it was, let's see, we done this. How wide did we do this? 6, 7. No, 6. No, this is 4.5. So the tag was 3.5. Think, Cindy, think. Think what you're doing. So there we go. 3.5. I'll have to get Jared under here to crawl under here and see what where my other cutter is with my scoreboard on it. I might want it. Okay, 3.5. And it was a big tag. So that will fit all the way down in there. Except for it's a little bit longer than I want it to be. So cut her off. About like so. That's probably about to the 6-inch mark. And then one of the things that she done that I thought was really neat with this was she matched up the corners here and cut this angle on the same angle so that the cards were even. So they had the same profile. And let's do this. And it just slid in there. Now, just slides down in there and see it has the same angle as that, so it makes it look really nice. But that don't have a backing on it. I need something thin to back that with. And I think we're going to use a piece of that right there. Yep. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. I just want something thin to back it with. So let's see if we go right there. Cover that. Let's cover it like this. I cut a tree out of the corner of that. So that'll be fun. These are single-sided bag. Hey Barbie. I'm just a crafting, that's all I'm doing. Just working on a new journal, on a new Christmas journal. So, just working on a new Christmas journal. There we go. Oh, what's on the end of that? There we go. Make sure I get that cast outside right there. That'll be good. Good enough. Where's my fancy dancy loser? Walmart card. There we go. And you know what? I put it on crooked. Just sure shoot. It will be okay, Cindy. I promise it will be okay. And we're gonna do something here. Got cut a little on the cardboard there, but that's okay too. There we go. And that looks better on the back, like that. So that will go in that. There's my that, and then if it gets turned over, it won't matter, right? And you know what? I'm going to put a hole in it, but I'm not going to put anything on it. I'm going to put a hole in it, but I'm not going to put anything on it. Through it. Right now. And then, there we go. Just slide that in. Then she had 2 small tags here. 2 small tags there. And I don't want to do it in that color because that is the color there. Man, I wish I hadn't used all of those. Let's see. Have I used all of those? I used the heck far out of this little pad. I liked it really well. Okay, yep, I did use all of those. Back here. Let's see about this poinsettia page. It took me forever to go to sleep, but once I turned over on the side I obviously needed on, I went right to sleep. That. Looking for poinsettia. That one's pretty. Maybe we'll pull that out and use some of it. That's a really pretty Christmassy looking paper. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. I sit here probably the first 10 minutes by myself, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm just trying to get some crafting done. So, there we go. That'll be good for that. One of those. And we're going to do this like that. That'll fit down in there just cute. And then actually we'll slide this one over like this. And you know what I'm going to do? Let's see, how big did I end up making this? This is 7 inches tall. So I want a piece of this that is 6 inches. So let's see. That is 5. That one there is probably right at 6. Let's just go down to right like that. There. And then I want this to be, okay, that's 4.5. I want to go down to 3 3/4. Straight. Now, that's good. Now, this is our journal card. So we're not going to put anything on the back of it. And we're going to pop the edges of it, pop the corners. We need one more little bitty tag. That will be, it'll slide up under our card here and slide out. And we'll put a there we go. Half. Glue both sides of it. So, there we go. Sometimes I feel like my hands are so big trying to grab a hold of some of this little stuff. There we go. We'll just glue that on like that. That'll be us a little tab to pull it hold of, to pull it out. Just like that. Yep. Yeppers. And we need one more little card to go here, and we need to go ahead and, you know what? Let's go ahead instead of you did not stay glued, did you? Shame on you. We'll pin you down. There we go. Sorry. Instead of hey, KF, how are you? We're just crafting today. Working on a new Christmas journal for my Christmas journal challenge. So, and we'll do that. And let's just give him just a little bit of a inky edge. There we go. And that'll be our first tag for that side. And we need another tag. And I didn't cover the back like I did the big one. And there kind of was a reason for that. Nothing. There it is. We want red. Something with red. Maybe this right here. So I'm going to have a lot of little pieces that I've cut up that I will need to be using. And we're going to pull this out. And we want that just to be like that. And I ain't measuring nothing here on these little tags. I'm just cutting. I think we're going to go 3 inches wide on this one. And I think we're going to go to the top of the Christmas tree right here. So where I want to go. Okay, it's too tall and too wide. So let's take it down to 2.5. And we'll go down to under the red bird. Now we'll go there. We want it just a little bit. Okay. I think that ought to do it. Yeah, that's good. It's a little bit taller than the other one. And we're just going to round the corners on it too. Put a little ink on it and stick it in there. And now we're fixing to put this thing in the book. In the book. Slide our. If you're wondering what that little tool is, that's my envelope maker. And I use it for poking edges more than I do making envelopes. If I make envelopes, I just fold them up and do them, you know. There we go. A little bit of edging on that. There went that tree. I printed a tree this morning. Then it ended up being way too big. Way too big. So, do I have any made already? Yes, I have lots of journals made. Lots of journals made. I have, if you look on my page, you can see I have some things that are listed. It'll say journals for sale or supplies for sale. I have journals there. I have one Christmas one ready, one huge fall one just everyday. No, 2 everyday ones and a mini one. All for sale. And next Wednesday on Jude's channel, we're having an art sale, and all of them will be available there. So, but yeah, but actually I have a whole list of journals. I think it's in a playlist that says journals and craft items for sale. That is in my videos on Jude. Jude Direct up there. Jude Direct. Jude, if you want to drop a link, that's great. So we're going to do this just like this. And we're going to glue this in. Let's see. So we want to keep this side open so we can use it to slide in our journal page. So yeah, we're going to glue that tab, that, and that down. Okay. So here we go. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah. We'll have all kinds of things. I'll have some handmade cards. I have some wooden Christmas crafts that I've done. I have journal stuff that I've done. I will have ephemera packets. Jude has shakers. Did you see what I just did there? If I'm not just as steamy as the day is long, I put my glue on the wrong side. I hate when I do stupid things. Sitting there talking and I did something stupid. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm going to do this side. There. It's dry enough, it's not grabbing it. So, there we go. Okay. Let's try this again, Cindy. I looked right at it, and then I guess it was better to find it out until I stuck it before I stuck it down, right? There we go. Okay. Here we go. That's not got no sticky to it, so that ought to be good. And just like so, just like so, just like so. Here's my tissue. Yep, there. There you go. There'll be 3 of us. Now, I'm going to stick some of my pins on this, and I've lost some of them. They're floating around here somewhere. That one won't reach. There we go. Let's see if we can reach there. I think that'll do us there. So we're going to close that book, and I'm going to slide it. Guess I'll slide it over here under my computer right quick. Right on my computer. Under all this stuff I have. Slide that there and let it dry. There's its page. A mouse in the art closet. Oh, that's scary. So I think the mice are afraid to come in here. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We had a mouse in the kitchen back during the summer, and I don't know why it came in during the summer, but a mouse in the kitchen during the summer. So we've been here 44 minutes. So yeah, let's just go ahead and cut some of these for tags to use in the journal, and we'll ink the edges of them, and we will just go ahead and be that much ahead for ephemera. I've got a little bucket I'm going to keep stuff in. Then when I get ready to dress it, I'll have a bunch of stuff to go with it. So I want that to be a deep cut. So we will go there and slide that one back over there and put that right there. Yeah. Just like to ink the edges of it. And let's go ahead and poke a hole in it. way we can ink around the edge of it. And we've got all these different colors. We'll go ahead and cut this little one right here. Right up the middle. And we're going to, let's go ahead and give it a tag. Why? Have you been eating in there? Your kitties are not doing their job, are they? Uh-oh, there goes my phone. We shall screen that call. There we go. Do not recognize it. They hung up. Okay. You can leave your message like everybody else does. I got a funny phone call yesterday. No food in there. I was in Savers looking at jewelry and my phone rang and I answered it. Anyway, it was a lady wanting to know, how are you doing today? Of course, I knew then she wanted to sell me something. Anyway, I said, I'm fine. She said, such and such new program that we're offering today can help you with your business calls. And I said, yeah, Google does that. All I have to do is hit a button and it says screen call. And I hung up. The lady at the jewelry counter laughed. So, and we may add some decorations to these later. I'm just filling up some time here. So, anyway. So, why do you have a mouse if there's no food? Are they after your glue? There we go. I like that. That looks very nice. Where's my little buckets? There they are. Here we go. We'll just start us a little bucket of tags. And watch. Oh, yay. It was a watch that one be too fat. It almost is, but not quite. There we go. We'll just start that. And we've got several other things here that are. This one here is actually a good size journal card. And yeah, we're going to do the edges of it and ink it up and keep it out as a journal card. Actually, is it going to be too wide for my? It may be too wide. We may have to cut it down. My journal is. It might be okay. We'll see. I can always cut it down when it's time, right? You don't know yet what's got them in there. I watch this channel. Well, I sometimes watch parts of this channel. Anyway, this girl, she traps mice and then she takes them out. She'll get in her car and drive like 2 or 3 miles and let them out on the side of the road. I'm like, don't you know they beat you home? So, anyway, you love the butterfly journal? The butterfly journal is it is for sale for $60. I think is what I said on it, $60. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff in it. A lot of stuff. So anyway, this right here. Make a cute little tag. Let's go ahead and cut it and put a hole in it. So I actually just started junk journaling this year. This is my first year of doing junk journals. I love it. I'm addicted to it. If I could figure out how to make a whole bunch of money doing it, I probably would do it full time and jewelry just part time. But jewelry has been good to me. I love my jewelry too, so I'll never give it up. But yeah, jewelry has been good to me. But I can sit and do this all day long and feel like I've just had a great time. I think one of the ones that I'm most proud of right now is my little altered golden book, and it's a Christmas one. And if you watch the videos, you'll see where I done it, but I'm not doing a full reveal on it until after November the 1st, even though it's going to be available in the sale. My reveal video for it's coming up November the 1st. So, let's see. Let's do that as a tag, and we'll save these pieces for, oh, that's a good size tag. That's trash. This one here is a good size. Yeah, we'll do that for a corner pocket. And I'm just trying to get all of my little scrappies all together here so that I'll have things done. So, okay. I'm going to save these pieces. They'll go in the bucket. I have a bucket that I keep things in. What am I doing to what page? This page right here. I'm cutting these into tag size. These tag right here. This right here will go into the corner of to make a tuck spot. So I'm just inking the edges of them just to kind of make them stand out better. This is a felt pad on a spool of empty spool, and I'm daubing it in my ink here. I have an ink pad right here that I don't have the lid on, and so I have it hidden off the screen, so somebody's not always telling me, put the lid on your ink pad. You know who you are. Anyway, so I just ink the edges of it to make it stand out a little bit more, is all I'm doing. I just do that. It makes it stand out. And so then I'll have all these tags and pockets ready to go so that when I get ready to put things on, and I'm going to, yeah, I cut that crooked. I can't cut straight to save my sew. That's why I have trimmers there. And I'm going to stick a little divot in this one to make a pocket out of it. So, and then I'll glue this onto the page, the three sides of this onto a page, and make a pocket out of it. So I have, and that's what it looks like. It'll be a pocket. I'll just glue it onto a page, and then you can slide things down in it. So anyway, that's a journal card, and that one can be a tag. And that one is really a deep tag, and I may end up, let's go ahead and cut this corner, but I think I'm going to end up cutting the top a little bit because it's a little bit deeper than I want it. Yeah. Cut that just like that. That's better. And I just like to ink the edges. I used to not ink anything, and now I ink nearly everything I touch. So anyway, but it's okay. I'm not the only one that does. So put a hole in that. There we go. in the thing there. It's trash. Anyway, that one there I wanted to save as a journal card. So we're going to, it's a little bit tall. Let's cut it down. So, look, it looks swollen. My hands look swollen. No, my hands aren't swollen. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Here, I'll show you where you're talking about. Right up in here, that looks swollen. I got burned real bad, and there's scar tissue there, and it makes it puff up. It makes it look like it's swollen, but it's all scar tissue. I had second and third degree burns on my hands, and here, see, it does it on both knuckles. And it's where I got burnt, and they just puff up like that because of the scar tissue up in it. So, yep. I caught on fire and got burnt. So, Yippers. That was in 1994. So, that's been a long time ago. My 29-year-old son was just a little over a year old when that happened. He was walking. Actually, that may be in 1995 now that I think about it, because we moved to Mississippi in 94. It may have been, I can't remember what part of the year it was, but anyway. I never had a baby. My boys were adopted, so I never had a baby, but I never had anything hurt as bad as that did. That was very traumatic. I would wish somebody being burnt on my worst enemy. So, anyway, yeah, these are just little scrappy pieces. I will use them in, who knows how I'm going to use them. So, I don't want to lose these two things. I took them out looking at them. So, this is one of the things I got yesterday that is crafty. I got this little owl stamp. Thought he was really cute. Let's see how he stamps. Oh, he stamps pretty good to be a cheap little 50-cent stamp. Oh yeah, he stamps really nice. Get him inked up good. Look at there. I may have to go in and put some of him in my some stamps of him in my fall journal. So, and then I got these little, they're supposed to look like a wax melt. Well, my youngest son died when he was 14. So, but my oldest son lives with us, and he helps me take care of my husband, who has a brain injury, who is disabled. Anyway, they're made to look like wax melts. And yeah. Anyway, that. And then I got a package of these 3 little books, and I'll probably decorate them up. Oh, I got a couple of pads of paper, and I think I showed them to you yesterday. So, anyway, it has been an hour, and I said I was going to be on here an hour, and I'm going to have to get off here because I took my water pill while ago, and now it's time for the trip. So, anyway, thanks everybody for being here, and y'all know there will be a video up tomorrow morning, a short one, of me doing some more work in this journal. And Sunday morning is our scripture post, and then we are, let's see, today's the 21st. We are 10 days away from October being over. So that will finish up Vlogtober for me. I will have posted every day of the week. Some days of this month have more than one post on them. So anyway, so thanks everybody, and y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.